The Kremlin Palace, heart of Russian power. Introduction. Nestled in the heart of Moscow, the Kremlin stands as a timeless symbol of Russian authority, history, and culture. More than just a palace, it is a fortress, a complex of cathedrals, governmental buildings, and towers, a testament to centuries of political power and architectural brilliance. For over 800 years, this iconic site has witnessed the rise and fall of empires, revolutions, and the shaping of a nation. Today, we will embark on an immersive journey through the Kremlin Palace, uncovering its secrets, its grand history, and why it remains the beating heart of Russia. Early history. The origins of the Kremlin date back to the 12th century, when the first wooden fortress was established on Borovitsky Hill overlooking the Moskva River. It served as a strategic defense point for the growing settlement of Moscow. Over the centuries, the wooden structures were replaced with stone walls and towers to withstand increasing threats from rival principalities and invading forces. The influence of the Mongol Tatar Golden Horde left its mark, as Moscow's rulers navigated both submission and rebellion during this era. By the late 15th century, under Ivan III, the Kremlin was transformed into a magnificent stone fortress, setting the stage for Russia's emergence as a centralized power. The Kremlin rose to unprecedented prominence during the reign of Ivan the Terrible, the first crowned Tsar of Russia. His rule marked both grandeur and terror, with the Kremlin serving as the epicenter of imperial authority. The Romanov dynasty further embellished the complex, commissioning stunning cathedrals such as the Dormition Cathedral, where future Tsars would be crowned. Within these walls, the opulence of the Russian Empire was on full display: grand palaces, ornate chambers, and precious treasures. Yet, the Kremlin was also a place of political intrigue, conspiracies, and secret plots, embodying the turbulent spirit of Russia's past. Architecture and landmarks inside the Kremlin. The Kremlin's architectural landscape is a masterpiece of Russian and Byzantine influences. The Spasskaya Tower, with its iconic clock, stands guard at the main entrance, marking the passage of time for centuries. The Ivan the Great Bell Tower soars above the complex, once the tallest structure in Moscow, signaling religious and political power. The cathedrals within, including the Annunciation and Archangels, showcase intricate frescoes and golden domes, reflecting the spiritual heart of the nation. The Grand Kremlin Palace itself is a blend of styles, designed to impress visiting dignitaries, and house the Tsar's official residence. The fortress walls and towers form a formidable barrier, symbolizing strength and resilience. Soviet era, revolution and change. With the Bolshevik Revolution in 1917, the Kremlin underwent a dramatic transformation. From a royal residence, it became the seat of Soviet power, housing Lenin's government and later Stalin's regime. The palace witnessed momentous decisions that shaped the 20th century, from the rise of communism to the Cold War tensions. During World War II, the Kremlin was camouflaged to avoid bombings, its historic treasures carefully hidden or relocated. Despite political upheaval, the Kremlin remained a symbol of continuity, the nerve center of Russian governance. Today, the Kremlin serves as the official residence of the President of Russia and continues to be a hub of political activity. It is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, attracting millions of tourists annually who come to admire its historical architecture and cultural significance. Visitors can explore parts of the complex, including the Armory Chamber, which houses an astonishing collection of royal regalia, weapons, and artifacts. The Kremlin remains a living monument, bridging Russia's rich past with its dynamic present. Legends abound within the Kremlin's walls. Stories of secret tunnels running beneath the fortress spark imaginations. Hidden passages once used for escape or covert movement. The Tsar Bell and Tsar Cannon, colossal in size, were never actually used in battle, standing instead as symbols of might. Tales of assassination attempts, hidden chambers, and mysterious ceremonies add layers of intrigue. These myths remind us that the Kremlin is not just stone and mortar, but a vessel of stories passed down for generations. The Kremlin Palace is more than a historical monument. It is the embodiment of Russia's soul, complex, powerful, and enigmatic. As you reflect on its grand halls, towering walls, and rich history, one question remains: if you had the chance, which part of the Kremlin would you explore first? Would it be the grandeur of the Tsar's chambers, the solemnity of its cathedrals, or the secrets hidden beneath its ancient stones?